Red Bull gives you wings. But before it became the fuel for athletes, gamers, and partygoers, it was a Thai energy tonic sold in dusty roadside shops. It wasn't carbonated, it wasn't cool, and it definitely wasn't made for extreme sports. So how did this obscure drink evolve into one of the most powerful lifestyle brands on the planet? Let's open the briefcase. The story begins in 1976 in Thailand. A local businessman named Chaleo Uvidya created a sweet, syrupy beverage packed with caffeine, taurine, and B vitamins. It was called Krating Daeng, which means Red Bull in Thai. It wasn't made for kids or college students. It was designed for blue-collar workers, truck drivers, farmers, laborers, people who needed a quick energy jolt in the blistering Thai heat. It came in small glass bottles, not cans, and there was nothing cool about it. But it worked, and it quietly built a strong following in Thailand throughout the 70s and 80s. Fast forward to the early 1980s. An Austrian toothpaste marketer named Dietrich Mateschitz was traveling through Asia for work. Jet-lagged in Bangkok, he stumbled into a store and drank a Krating Daeng. It didn't just wake him up, it sparked an idea. Dietrich realized something Western companies hadn't. This wasn't just a pick-me-up. This was a new category, a culture, a movement waiting to happen. In 1984, Mateschitz approached Chaleo with a radical pitch. He'd take the drink global, but he'd completely rebrand it for a new audience. They became 50-50 partners, and together they founded Red Bull GmbH. Here's where the genius begins. Dietrich didn't just sell the Thai drink to Europe. He transformed it. He carbonated it, changed the bottle to a sleek silver and blue can, tweaked the formula slightly, and gave it a new identity. Red Bull, it gives you wings. But the real innovation? It wasn't the product. It was the positioning. Red Bull wasn't marketed like a beverage. It was marketed like a badge of identity. Most companies advertise by buying ads. Red Bull did the opposite. They started by giving cans away at college campuses and nightclubs, building a sense of exclusivity and mystery. They sponsored DJs, skateboarders, snowboarders, and extreme athletes, subcultures with high energy and loyal fans. They didn't pay for Super Bowl commercials. They created their own events, cliff diving championships, Flugtag, where people fly home-built gliders into lakes, and eventually F1 racing, air racing, and even a soccer team. Red Bull didn't just sponsor action, they became the action. As other brands fought for ad space, Red Bull did something bold. They built their own media empire. Red Bull Media House became a full-blown production company. They created viral YouTube content, documentaries, even feature films, all pushing energy, adrenaline, and intensity. Then in 2012, they pulled off their biggest stunt yet. They sent a man named Felix Baumgartner into the stratosphere, 128,000 feet above Earth. He jumped from space, and the whole world watched. That wasn't an ad. That was a historic moment, brought to you by a beverage company. It became one of the most viewed live streams of all time and cost less than a Super Bowl campaign. Red Bull now sells over 11 billion cans a year in more than 170 countries. They own 2 Formula One teams, several soccer clubs like RB Leipzig and New York Red Bulls, a major stake in extreme sports culture, and one of the most effective guerrilla marketing machines ever built. But here's the crazy part. They've done all this with almost no traditional advertising. They don't talk about the drink. They show you a lifestyle and let you connect the dots. Dietrich Mateschitz passed away in 2022, but his vision lives on. He didn't invent the energy drink. He invented the modern mythology of energy, the idea that drinking from a silver can could make you fly, flip, or defy gravity. And Chaleo? He remained quiet, behind the scenes, one of the wealthiest men in Asia, thanks to that single moment of product and purpose meeting in a Bangkok store. From a Thai pharmacy bottle to skydiving from space, Red Bull didn't just create a drink. They created a world and invited us to live in it. All because two men believed that the right energy, wrapped in the right story, could build an empire. Subscribe and open the briefcase. You never know what we'll pull out next.